What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the inflatable channel. Today we're going to be doing another cool video. Today we're going to be doing a inflatable comparison between two 2012 inflatables. Now, if you remember in 2012 at Walmart, they had a series that were these inflatables, a little sitting Santa and a little penguin and a little reindeer and a snowman. And I believe FF Holiday Displays has the snowman and the 2021 version of the reindeer. Uh, and I have the 2012 Santa and the 2012 penguin. So today's comparison video is going to be kind of interesting. This Santa inflatable was bought in 2012 and used, and this inflatable is made in 2012 and bought in 2022. So I was gonna unbox them and see the comparison, kind of the age. Inflatable used and bought in 2012, and an inflatable bought or made in 2012 and used in 2022. So I'm gonna take them out of the box and inflate them, and we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Here they are, and so here is the comparison. So these are both from 2012, and the difference is this one was bought from 2012 and used, and this one was made in 2012 and bought in 2022. And you can see the difference. And the only thing I'll say, this one has replaced LEDs, so it isn't the original LEDs, but you can spot the difference on the age. So this one, like I said, got in 2012, and you can see the fabric is definitely a little weak, definitely a little thin, definitely inflates okay, but isn't definitely in the greatest condition. And his LED is shot. I mean, it's there, but it's extremely dim. And then this one you can see is the same inflatable. Here's even the boxes, like you saw earlier. You can see the age of how that's a same box, but that one's damaged, or not damaged, beefed up a little bit because of being bought from 2012. This one being from 2012, brand new from Yard Inflatables. So I'm not sure if it's still available, but if you do want to get the penguin for nostalgic reasons, if you had that series and want to continue it by getting the penguin, if you already have the Santa, reindeer, or snowman, I'll leave a link to that penguin from Yard Inflatables if it's still available, and maybe the reindeer for some nostalgic too. So yeah, as you can see, like I said, the same inflatable, same year, just slightly different by age. Like this one's from 2012, but it's a little beat up. Fabric's a little weak. Light is shot. This one's from the same year, the same store, and is brand new. Light is replaced. It's not the original light, but the fabric is in good shape. Fan works great. It has the same adapter. So even though it's not necessary, because you can tell even in this video, I'm going to turn off the lamp so we can see the difference. So as you can see, there is a major difference between the inflatables, and like I said before, the LEDs were replaced on it, so that doesn't really matter at this point. I'm not really comparing because the LEDs are newer, so they're brighter. But that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about the inflatables. So if you look behind the Santa Claus from 2012, you can see the LED is on, but it's not even, you can't even see it when you're looking at it. And then this one has newer LEDs, which has two, I believe. So you can see it pretty much brighter. But it is kind of cool to me. Like I said, actually, let me turn on the lamp. Just thought I'd turn on the lamp because it was a little dark, and I already talked about the lighting. So, okay. So, like I was saying, gonna start saying, this is kind of nostalgic for me because in 2012, I came across a Walmart magazine or something, which I don't know if magazines are still a thing with ads, but this was in 2012, so that was, still a thing. And I saw the ad for the Santa Claus, the penguin, the reindeer. Again, this is the 2021 version, but still counts. and the snowman, and the Santa was the one that stood out to me, and so that's what I got. But of course, after I got the Santa, I wanted to get the other three, which I have three out of the four. And I don't really plan to ever get the snowman, but if I do come across it, I might get it for nostalgic reasons and because I do like it and stuff. But as you can see, though, the difference is crazy to me. Like, seeing that these are both from the same year, same store. And I mean the same store, Walmart. I don't mean like the exact same Walmart. I mean, this was from some Walmart in Florida, and this was, I guess, some Walmart in, I guess, wherever Yard Inflatables is located. And so they're just the same store from the same year. And just the comparison is that this was bought in 2012 and used. This was made in 2012 and used in 2022. But honestly, this nostalgic is super crazy to me, because when I first got the Penguin, I was kind of nostalgic just seeing the box. I mean, the box is in good shape, and the price is obviously tore off. I mean, here you can see it was $19.98, so I assume it was also, I guess, all four of these guys were $19.98. But it was just crazy opening up an inflatable from 2012, comparing to having the same inflatable, well, not the same, but the Santa version of that collection from 2012. But you can see the difference between the boxes. One is brand new, one is in pristine condition, one is a little damaged and beat up. But overall, I think this is really cool. I mean, it's crazy to see the difference between the inflatables, seeing the Santa from 2012 and the Penguin from 2012, but there being just a slight gap of when they were bought, considering, and I keep repeating it a little bit, saying this was bought in 2012 and this was bought on Yard Inflatables in 2022, but it was made the same year. But I just thought I'd make this fun little comparison video between these two inflatables made from the same year. And before we go, I just want to do this to show a little more comparison. Okay, so like I said, here is this little more comparison. So here's the 2012 Santa, sitting Santa, baby Santa, whatever you want to call it. I always call it the baby Santa. And even this is, was it 2012 was 10 years ago, 11 years ago. This is still a favorite little inflatable for me. It's definitely nostalgic and definitely I like it. So then here's the box. And then here is the same inflatable from 2012. Or not the same, it's the Penguin version of the inflatable from 2012, but bought in 2022. The box is obviously in pristine, newer condition, and the inflatable and fan works extremely well. It looks really good. And yeah. So this was the comparison of the 2012 Sitting Santa and Penguin from 2012 Walmart. I absolutely love these inflatables and hope to maybe use the Santa again, maybe adding a new LED and fan maybe. So you might see it in the 2023 Christmas display. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.